Hello guys, welcome to Weavers 1999. So I just want to give my thoughts on regarding this game as an F2P. Um, since drops this clear drop, the thing that we used to summon is very rare. So we actually have to be conscious on which character to summon. So to give you an idea, these are my characters right now. As you can see, yeah, not of not all of them are fully built, but
When I was in jail,
I was
the
able
guard in the
to
jail would tell me.
go as far as Limbo Stage 6. Okay, so oh, after almost a month of playing, I realized that I have made some wrong decisions, trying to play the meta team, but as an F2P, we really can't do that. Um, what I mean is getting all the 6 stars or 5 stars. So I will give you a sort of like an advice or a recommendation on how to play this game as an F2P without spending too much on your clear drops while also effectively clearing the limbo stages. Okay, so
When I was in jail,
when you
the guard in the jail
start the
would
game,
tell me about the fun
they
part
will
of
give
his
you
day once night fell.
a 6 star on your first 30 summons. There's a banner here, and on that banner, you have a chance to get either Regulus, um, Lilya, and Eternity. Okay, after playing this for almost a month and having trying multiple accounts, my recommendation would be to go with either Regulus or Lilia. Even though Eternity is good for solo, but we'll get to that much later. It's better actually for me to, especially for Regulus, because Regulus
Oh, whoa, whoa!
ult
Watch out, mate!
has a riot and roll, while Lilia doesn't really offer much. She is just pure damage. But either way, you can do either way. Just don't get Eternity. If you get Eternity, just reroll. There is a guide there for reroll. Just reroll and get either Regulus or Lilia for your starting character. Okay, so now that so we go to this site. This is a very good resource site called Raiden.gg. Okay, so if you happen to went for Regulus, okay, Regulus or Lilia, to so that we can save up more for our clear drops, we actually want to get a Tooth Fairy. Tooth Fairy is the best support healer for either Regulus or Lilia. Then just build Matilda. Matilda is really free. So Matilda is also has a debuff. So she could go well with Regulus, Lilia, and Tooth Fairy. So that's it. You don't have to build anyone here.
どなたかいらっしゃいま
Just
せん
build
か
them.
It's so quiet.
Now for
How is everyone in the cafe now?
unfortunately, Ruby's banner is already out. And She is actually very good as a plant DPS. But since Groovy's banner is already out, what you could do as an F2P is build Eagle and Lasors. Eagle has a very high damage. She is a crit-oriented DPS. Lasors is a very good healer, and she has a good Moxie control, meaning she drains Moxie on her ult on the enemy. Especially good for like Regulus and Apple boss um, on the limbo. Then I don't recommend as an F2P going for Changeling, because going for Changeling you also want to get for Sotobi, and I mean you will run out of clear drops just building a poison team. I would rather go for Druvis, Satsuki, and Source, because um, CC really is the king of this game. I mean, if you with Druvis Satsuki, you could perma what you call that? You could permanently lock their enemies with Petrify. Yes. So in this account, I originally intended to build a poison team, but I changed my mind after playing having played Limbo for for this season, for the other season and this season. I really think that characters with CC and Moxie control is better than straight out DPS. So, but since you cannot get Groovies anymore, their banner is already out. So, if you can get Cornbloom, the blue Cornbloom, Cornbloom is very good. She also has a Moxie control on her um, ult, and she does very high damage. Even good if you have high portray on her. So if you don't get Cornbloom, don't despair. You could use Eagle and Lasors, then pair them with your Lilya or your Regulus. Yes. So this is your anti-star team. For mineral, the reason why I did not suggest Eternity, because Sonnetto and Balloon Party is really good. It's enough for you to clear Limbo. And also with this unit, you also have these two units are good for Black Dwarf. So you rather want to go for Black Dwarf, Sonnetto, and Balloon Party rather than going for Eternity. Eternity's damage really is not really that high. She is, well, yeah, arguably she could solo sustain herself, but Sonnetto is uh, level 50 Sonnetto with Resonance 9s is enough to clear Limbo if you need to fight against the beast characters. So I would recommend just build Sonnetto because she is a general support for the entire team. She could buff, she could disarm, and just build Sonnetto, Balloon Party, and then Moissan, Miss Moissan. Miss Moissan damage is really high. She has, I think, 500. She deals 500, 400 reality damage, and she also inflicts freeze. So you could also build that while waiting for Black Dwarf. So build Sonnetto, Balloon Party Miss Moissan while waiting for Black Dwarf. So again, for star unit, you would want to really get Tooth Fairy because there is, if you look at the star units, there isn't really much there. I, if you don't have Regulus or Lilya, you could also build a P3 Charlie, still fine. But again, for the starter banner, since you have access to Regulus or Lilya, you rather want that then go for Tooth Fairy. And then for the plant, again, just wait for future patches because there might be much better option than Changeling having 2 6 stars. Eagle and La Source would be enough. For mineral, you really want to go for Black Dwarf since we already have given up a free Sonnetto with high portrait. I think they will give us 4 portraits P4, and they will give us P5 on the next, on the chapter 5 of the story. Now for the beast, if you start now, start playing now, you could still have a chance to get Malenia. Malenia is good because she also has a Moxie control. She steals Moxie. Uh, when you have yes, when you have the Thief Master and immediately cast this skill, Silent Takedown. Okay, but if you happen to stumble on this video and you did not get Malenia, so the best alternative for that is build Pavia, okay, and then build your Dikke. Dikke is free after 8 days of playing. So, and you supplement that with your Sonnetto. Sonnetto will gonna buff your Pavia and Dikke. So this will be your um, anti-star, I know, anti-plant unit. So on the spirit, there isn't really much. Although this is also noteworthy, Twin Sleep. This is a good general general support for just about any team. So as you can see, it can click Nightmare. It has have a mental death. This is the most important thing of them is it inflicts weakness and critical death. So it could also work with your Lilya and Regulus. So that's it. So if you actually with this setup, you actually just summon for 2 units specifically, Tooth Fairy, 6-star Tooth Fairy and Black Dwarf. Then for the plant unit, we just have to wait for future patches. We might get a better, much better than Changeling and Salty, hopefully. Ruby's out. We do not know when she would come back. Though Ruby's Satsuki and La Source is really a good combo for control. CC is king here. For mineral, yeah, you go Black Dwarf. But for beast, yes, as you can see, if you don't get Malenia, then you save up for the 1.5. There are many beast units that is going for 1.5. There's Patodea. There's a plan now. Do not know yet, but for now, Pavia, Dikke, and Sonnetto is enough to clear. Should you need a beast units to clear your limbo, okay? that's it, guys. I hope don't be afraid to really build four and 5 star unit, 4 and 3 star units. They are really cheap to build, and they can actually help you supplement your 5 star, your 6 and 5 star characters. Because unfortunately,
When I was in jail,
like I look at
the
my
guard in the jail
clear
would
drop
tell
right
me,
now. I don't know if this is enough to summon for. Um, I don't know if I have enough to summon for Tooth Fairy and Black Dwarf, but we shall see. I hope so. I hope so. Okay, that's it, guys. Hopefully you get a better summon than I did. Fortunately, I have too much too much plant units here, uh, and less star. Yeah, this is my problem. I have less star. But I hope you have a better luck in your summons. Okay. Okay, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoy playing Reverse
when I
99
was in
as an
jail,
F2P.
the